Hello. So this is my game or my level that I made for uh, GAM233, I believe it was, the single level player or a single player level design. And so what I created in this level was basically a big stronghold over here for the player to infiltrate, and it's protected by all these guards that you can see here with these patrol routes. And one of the main things that I struggled to do was to get some, or to figure out the combat system for this game. So I actually, in a previous game, I had figured out how to do combat with
We'll make
this bear
short work of
animation,
them.
and these two, both the player and the bear, are assets that I downloaded from the Epic Games Paragon pack, I believe it's called. And so it came with a bunch of animations already loaded, including for the bear. And I had to figure out the combat system, which, as you can see, that when the bear hits me, I lose health, and when I hit him, he loses health. Although I still would like to add like a
No
health
one
bar
of men.
above the enemies so that you can see how much health they have left. But once the bear loses all its health, it has a death animation as well, and the player also gains some experience from that and can level up from killing all the enemies. So these these enemies I downloaded from Mixamo, the meshes, and also downloaded a lot of animations from Mixamo. And I struggled to get the animations to target at first until I really figured out how to import everything from Mixamo. So as you can see, they're patrolling back and forth on their set patrol paths, and when I get close enough to one, or rather when I get close enough and they're turned and can see me, you can see they run at me and attack me, and all of their animations have been successfully targeted onto their skeletons. So as you can see, I'm getting attacked now by this guy, and once I lose health, I have the death animation and the death screen here that will allow the player to either restart the level, return to the main menu, or exit the game. And actually, there's no main menu for this because it was just supposed to be a single level. But yeah, so that is what I wanted to show in this video, and I also wanted to show kind of how I did all of that. So I followed a tutorial, but I followed a lot of tutorials to try to figure out exactly how to do what I wanted to do. Not all of them were, or not. There wasn't one that was exactly how I wanted it, except I did find this one very, very helpful. And it's actually a series by, what's his name, Ali Elzoari. I know I butchered that name, but he provides really good tutorials on creating this smart enemy AI using behavior trees, which is something that I had never done up until that point. I was just using blueprints. So I will share the link to this first part in the Google document. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you that what I did to accomplish this. So I used a combination of blueprints to create hit reactions, the death event, the attacking event, and then combined those in with, where is it? The behavior tree here. So the behavior tree handles the different states that the enemy will be in, like the combat state, investigating if he loses sight of the player, and then the passive state and the patrolling state here. Or there's also a few guards that are not patrolling, they're just standing idle, like these two in particular over here that are just guarding the front door, because there's actually two entrances to this stronghold. One is you can go through the front and just fight all of these enemies here to get there, or avoid some of them. And then you have to fight these two bears and these two enemies here if you wanted to go through the front. And there's also a couple patrolling here, and then when you go in the front door, there's these two guys waiting for you. But you can also go through the back here, because part of the goal was to give players more than one option. Either they can fight or they can sneak through and use stealth and then get through the back of the stronghold here. And this door here is actually locked, and I can show you real quick as well. Take care of this guy first. So, and one of the issues is that, you know, when I hit them, they kind of stagger, and it makes it kind of easy to take them out because you can just hit them and then continue swiping, and they never really recover fast enough to react and hit you. So there was some fine tuning that definitely I would want to do on this combat system. So that's one of the things I'd want to improve. But when you go up to this back door, it tells you it's locked. It tells you that you can use the joysticks to unlock it. And actually, I'm using keyboard and mouse right now, and it's kind of bugged for that. So I do not have my controller plugged in to show you exactly how it works. But when you rotate the controllers, the little lockpicks move, and then when you get to the right spot, as you can see that little green circle on the right appearing. I can't get the one to the left to appear though because there's no joystick. So anyways, that is the basics of what I wanted to show, and then I will provide the link to that tutorial, and then I think there was another one that I also used to help me kind of figure everything out. Yeah, and then I will also share, because there's one video that I used to create these pickups. So that tutorial I pretty much followed to the T. And so yeah, you know, you go over and pick up. It gives you a collectible count up on the top left. That's something that I kind of figured out on my own too, just from other videos and everything else that I watched. But creating the pickups and everything will be in one of those tutorials that I share in the Google Doc. So yeah, I believe that is all. So thanks for watching.